Hey guys, Lockie here, and welcome to episode 4 of West Brom FIFA 16 Career Mode. So to start off today's episode, we do have a Capital One Cup game coming up against Norwich City. So another newly promoted side, but this time, and obviously they wanted us getting around 16 for the cup, but I'm not sure if that's the Capital One Cup or the FA Cup. But we should really get a win at home against Norwich City. So I think we're a better side than them. But this is our B side, and Dragowski makes his debut. So does Ricky Lambert. Gold as well makes his starting debut, and Serge Gnabry makes his debut because he's a lone player, and so does Joe Gomez. So quite a lot of debuts. And as we look at Norwich City team, it's pretty good. Cameron Jerome up front, Olsen, the Swedish left back, Sebastian Bassong at centre back. So decent side, very decent side. And there's 2.5 million for Ricky Lambert, and Graham Dorrans makes his debut against his former club in West Brom. So that's pretty interesting. Hopefully he probably hoping to score, but I didn't sell him personally. He must have been sold before. And in the 16th minute, as Ricky Lambert receives the ball here, and it's a pretty poor shot. Really, he really should have done better as an experienced striker. But that's a great tackle there from, I think it was Sessegnon. Yeah, good working back. And they do have a corner here. And well, Wes Houlihan, the Irishman, swings it in here. He falls to Graham Dorrans, who shoots. And well, Bassong does score. And it's really poor from Dragowski. Well, I think it's just poor defending, like in the end, because Graham Dorrans was free there. I think, as you'll see here, Dragowski goes down because he thinks that it's going straight. He thinks it's straight at him, which it was before McCauley got in the way. I've just realised that's McCauley again, who makes another mistake. I mean, he did his job there to get in the way, but it fell straight to Sebastian Bassong, and he had a striker's instinct and put it in the back of the net, even though he's a centre back. So as Malumbu gets in the ball here, he's playing against his former club as well. It's a good save this time from Dragowski, so trying to probably make up for diving too early in the last goal, but fair enough. And the 55th minute, Olsen gets on the ball here. The Swedishman goes down the left-hand side. He swings in the ball, and Cameron Jerome nearly gets onto it. It's Graham Dorrans who gives it to Jerome, and what about that for a finish from Jerome? So Dorrans is making a big impact here, and this time Jerome gets on the score sheet. That's a great finish. And, well, we're 2-0 down in the Capital One Cup. I would like to do really well in this cup, so I'm very disappointed at the moment. And, well, there's nothing Dragowski could have done. He could have maybe collected the cross, to be honest, but I don't know what he did diving there, but that's a great finish from Cameron Jerome. And it's 2-0, and, well, it's going to be really tough here. And from the 65th minute here, Jerome gets on the ball here. He gives it to O'Neill. O'Neill sends a great ball to Graham Dorrans, and Graham Dorrans again has a hit, but this time it's a good save from Dragowski, and it's still 2-0. In the 74th minute here, well, Norwich look like they're going to go through here because they're dominating this match. Brady gives it to O'Neill. O'Neill gets on the ball here. He does really well to make space, and it's a simple save really from Dragowski. But in the 85th minute here, Mbukani gets on the ball here. The Congian striker tries to chip the ball off Dragowski, and well, I don't think he scored for the club, so that's pretty cocky. But that is how the game does end at 2-0. And what a bad game that was. That was really poor. And we got a player returns from injury in Craig Dawson coming back, but yeah, there hasn't been much transfer stuff to do, so sort of thankful and not thankful in a sort of going to be a short episode really because I do 2 matches an episode, so there's no transfers this episode sadly, but deadline day is going to be next episode, but obviously we will be looking to repower fans from a terrible Capital One Cup showing, and we do travel to Stoke City, and we won our first away game of the season. Can we win our second? Well, you'll have to find out because this could be a pretty big game because Stoke City. Well, I want to finish on top of Stoke City because we should have the same amount of skill level, and they've got a pretty good side in Shaqiri, obviously the ex-Bayern winger. They've got Marco Van Ginkel on loan from Chelsea. Bullshide, Glenn Johnson, obviously ex-Liverpool, ex-Chelsea right back, and Peter Crouch up front. And it's back to our normal side, apart from McManaman gets dropped onto the bench. Not really drops, but I just want to try Redmond out, and I think it's his time to play well. But I might be a bit of a decision that backfires because McManaman did score in the last game. Scored a pretty. Oh no, he didn't. No, he scored in the scored against Watford, and he's been one of our top goal scorers. Although we've only scored 5 goals. Everyone, have we got multiple? No, we haven't got multiple goal scorers. Mike Dean, the official. Arsenal fans would love him, wouldn't they, guys? Yep. Okay. So that was pretty lame. Sorry. But in the as Stephen Ireland gets on the ball here, gives it back to Marco van Ginkel, and Stephen Ireland scores. So that is not the start we wanted. Really poor defending. And well, I even thought again Lindegaard could have done better here. As you can see here, he got a really strong hand. I know it was a 1-on-1, great ball from Marco van Ginkel, but look, he did get a really good touch onto that and should have done a bit better in my opinion, at least anyway. Yeah, he probably should have done better. But in the 13th minute, Redmond does really well to steal the ball off the left mid, I think in Arnautovic, and he skips past the challenge. He's surely going to. Berahino should have scored if it wasn't for an amazing block from guess who, Glenn Johnson, and the follow-up shot from Sessegnon is saved comfortably by Shay Given because Butland did leave. So we should really be scoring against Shay Given, but again, and this time it's 2-0 because Peter Crouch, the tall, lanky striker, does make it 2-0. And after 25 minutes, this is not the start we wanted against Stoke City. Really, really poor. And there's nothing Lindegaard could have done here. Marco van Ginkel proving the assist maker. He's done brilliantly. And then Peter Crouch rounded the keeper and put it away as you'd expect. So it's getting very, very worrying because this is a game we should be doing a lot better in. But in the 34th minute here, as Johnny Evans gets on the ball, the Northern Irishman gives it to Lucas Romero with a cheeky pass that was. And as Berahino gets onto the ball, he nearly shoots and goes near post, but if it wasn't for a great save from Shay Given, it'd be 2-1. So 41st minute here, those Stoke City get on the ball, and Arnautovic Crouch gives it to Stephen Ireland, and Stephen Ireland goes past. Roman Noke is going to defend here. It's a really good ball, and then Peter Crouch somehow misses. And again, Johnny Evans should have probably manned up on him. But in the 45th minute, Lucas Romero does really well to intercept the ball here. And a fantastic ball from Rondon sends through Sessegnon, and it's a good finish from Sessegnon, who makes it 2-1 and gives us some hope. And again, Sessegnon, he's been really good early on this season. That's a fantastic ball from Rondon, though. Got to credit the assist. And Lucas Romero won the ball in the middle of the park, and it is now back to 2-1. Good finish there from Sessegnon, and it is 2-1, and it does go into halftime like that. And in the 54th minute, Sessegnon does whip in a good ball here, and McLean does rise, but it is turned around for a corner. And this is a really good opportunity because we do look pretty dangerous from set pieces. That's a great ball from McLean, and I think if Sessegnon's header just goes over, they give it another corner for some reason. And in the 90th minute, nothing happened up until, well, we've gone all out attack here. McManaman gets on the ball here off the bench in place of McLean, I think it was, or Redmond. He does really well, skips past a couple of challenges and earns us a corner. So that was a very good effort. But can we score off this corner? We've looked, like I said, we've looked dangerous off set pieces. This is our good opportunity. Lindegaard's down, and look who rises at the front post. Yep, it's McManaman. He salvages a point for us, and out of nowhere, it's 2-0. Look at what a goal that was. What a great header. Sessegnon, again, what a ball that is. Like, that's a great ball. And McManaman scores near to the near post, yeah, from the front post especially. So that's a great header. Really good rise and good header. And that is that's basically the last touch of the ball, really, for anyone, because it would end like that, 2-2, and that's a great result. That's not a great result, but that's a great result considering we were 2-0 down. So if you did enjoy this, please do leave a like and subscribe like the usual. I really do appreciate all the feedback because it really does help my channel out and stuff. And if you, yeah, thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you guys for episode 5 very soon.